All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They send Diggs in motion right. They will throw to get us started here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May trying again here on second. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Iona Saker. And the Saints force the turnover on the first series of this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Flushed out of the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Ritter looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints parlay the interception into points. Great groupie to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Motion man left is Johnson. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They go again with Stevenson. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash your defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball to go right over their head.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
On play action, here's May. Looking to his fullback now. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
May May now to throw on third. That one complete to Diggs. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
May on 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
1st and goal, Stevenson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 1-point game. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 29. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Let's go.
3rd down from the gun. That's a cut for the 1st. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
That's good.
No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now off play action. Headed out right. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Pretty even match in this 1st half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Caught, nice gain left side. Keeps himself upright. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Great vision, gets him across midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, well, maybe even that much more. These super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
It's caught left side by Hill. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it. I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
That's Thomas Fidone there for the catch. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, small.
Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Man in motion here. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
As quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
May now on 3rd down. It's on target to Johnson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a New England first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, May. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. But We all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. Buying some time right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Gets him on the in route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. It's the Patriots looking at 1st and 10. Stevenson with another carry. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. And they finally get to him at the 15. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal. Even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing here, Ritter. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for Thomas Fidone on the throw. And now they face 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Decker makes the play. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints take the lead just before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. Things going well so far. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
One last play.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With